Hello everyone, welcome you back for the sessions on the MEMS. MEMS and as well as the piezoelectric sensing actuation. Now here in this case what we are discussing is with respect to the properties of the piezoelectric materials and also magnetic actuation. Now in the previous classes what we have discussed is with respect to the piezoelectric material, how it behaves with respect to the electric field and also with respect to the stresses. Now as we know that since the semiconductor materials are often used as the in the making the circuits and as well as in the case of the MEMS, and interest is also developed with respect to the piezoelectric materials and also the piezoelectricity of a semiconductor material. Now here in this case, in a simpler way, if you want to say that the elements semiconductors such as the silicon, germanium shows the what we can say the centrosymmetrical crystalline structures, and also the piezoelectric behavior also range in the third and as well as the fifth compound, and even the second and as well as the sixth compound materials such as Ga and as well as S and Cd and as well as S. On the other hand, these are held together by means of either by means of an covalent bond or by means of an ionic bond. The commonly employed piezoelectric materials and their properties are summarized and also discussed in the further slides. There are a number of common piezoelectric materials are there, but here what we are discussing is only some of the piezoelectric materials which are well known. And that the first one what we are discussing is with respect to the quartz, the second one what we are discussing is with respect to the PZT, and the third one is nothing but the ZNO. See, these are the three different materials what we are discussing in the further slides. The first one is nothing but a quartz. The quartz is nothing but a most familiar crystal which is also called as naturally piezoelectric material and used as a resonator in the case of the watches. The quartz is crystal oscillators, or the small plate of the quartz is provided with a metal electrode on its face. Just it can also be used as something like a ringing bell. Now when such crystals are used in an oscillators, the positive feedback provides the energy to the quartz crystal to keep it ringing, and the oscillator output frequencies is perceivably controlled by means of a quartz crystal. The quartz is not only the crystalline material that exhibits a piezoelectric effect, but it is used in the application because of the oscillation frequencies of the quartz is insensitive to the temperature changes. Now the quartz crystals are having a major application, that especially with respect to the what we can say the watches. The quartz crystal oscillators are also able to produce an output frequencies of about 10 kilohertz to 200 megahertz depending upon the type of the application. The next what we are discussing is nothing but a PZT. As we know that the PZT is a simple form of the piezoelectric material. The full form it is called as the lead zirconate and also the titanate, which is widely used as polycrystalline material. Now it is also comes under the category of the ceramic. This PZT is also having a very high piezoelectric coupling effect. The name PZT is actually represents the family of the piezoelectric material. Depending upon the formula and also the preparation, PZT materials are having a different forms which is varying from PZT4, PZT5, PZT6 and PZT7. Here these PZT materials are what we can say the lead zirconate titanate materials are doped with either it may be Fe, Nb, Cr and La. These are the materials which are doped, and these materials are doped, and the names what it has given as PZT4, PZT5, PZT6 and PZT7 respectively. Now the next material what we are discussing is nothing but the ZNO. ZNO is nothing but a zinc oxide. The zinc oxide material can be grown using a number of methods including RF, or it may be a DC sputtering, or it may be ion plating, or by means of even the CVD also. In the field of the MEMS, the ZNO is having a major application. ZNO is the most commonly deposited by means of what we can say the sputtering or a various material with the C axis, or it may be a Z axis closed normal to the substrate. From the ZNO, the C axis is spontaneously formed without a pooling. As you know that the deposited ZNO film have a significant compressive stresses ranging from 1 GPa to 135 GPa. The stresses can be deposited using the thermal annealing method, which is varying from 100 megapascals to 80 megapascal ranges. Now the next topic what we are discussing is with respect to the application. As you know that piezoelectric materials are having a major application, that too especially in the case of the sensors and as well as actuators. Now the PZT is having a major focus in that too especially in the four types of sensor, that too which is a inertia sensors, or it may be pressure sensors, tactile sensors, and as well as flow sensors. Meanwhile, the two examples of the piezoelectric actuators will be reviewed. And further in the case studies, we are discussing the other different types of applications, and also the fabrication issues, and as well specifically related to piezoelectric MEMS and as well as the devices. As you know that the inertia sensor, the commercially MEMS accelerometers are the primarily based on the electrostatic, or it may be a piezo restrictive application or piezoresistive sensing application. The piezoelectric sensors requires a complex materials and also the fabrication process, none less than that of the piezoelectric acceleration sensors. The sensor is made use of a surface micro machining process, whereas one in was realized using a bulk micro machining process. As this by bulk micro machining process, or it may be the micro machining process, it has been discussed in the earlier videos. The integrated piezoelectric materials in the MEMS is not a straightforward. The first controlling the microstructure and also of the piezoelectric thin films requires a careful calibration and also often a dedicated equipments. The next part what we are discussing is nothing but the acoustic sensors. There is a growing interest in the micro machining technology to create the microphones. The MEMS based microphones offers a good dimensional control, or it may be a miniaturization, or it may be direct integration with respect to the chips and as well as even the electronics, the array format, and also the potentially low cost and batch processing. The tactile sensors. The thrust of the tactile sensors research is the quantitatively measured the constant force, or it may be the pressure, the mimicking the human like, or it may be a spatial resolution and the sensitivity, a large bandwidth, and as well as the wide dynamic ranges. The flow sensors are also having a major application with respect to the piezoelectric materials. The flow sensors can be built using the piezoelectric principles in a similar fashion as that of the piezoresistive flow sensors, although the material deposition and as well as the optimization will require a more effort in general. The next part what we are discussing is with respect to the magnetic actuation. See, the magnetic actuation is another what we can say the topic in which the magnetic sensing and actuation is one and also the most widely used in the transduction principles. This is focused on the design and as well as the fabrication methods of the micromagnetic actuators, which is often involves either it may be a permanent magnets, or it may be electromagnetic materials, or it may be a magnetic sensing, and the actuations are closely related. The magnetic sensors are important, that is used for the data storage and also the consumers in the electronic and as well as the industrial applications. The best examples with respect to the magnetic sensor with respect to the data storage is nothing but the tapes, magnetic tapes. The magnetorestrictive effect and also Hall's effect are the most commonly used principles for the magnetic field sensing. Indeed, many materials, components and also the fabrication methods of the microactuation originated in the magnetic sensing and as well as the disk storage industries. That to these magnetic, what we can say, the magnetic actuation or the magnetic sensors plays a major role in the field of the disk storages.